what you need to know before going solar, part 4. My name is Abatricious from Cosmicrete Technologies, and I hope after this video you'll be 1% better. So today we were talking about the different fuel that we have in the solar system, and just the way you have gas, fuel, petrol and diesel as fuel for a generator, so we also have fuel too for solar system, which will come in the form of voltage. You will hear 12 volts, 24 volts, 48 volts, and in some rare occasions you will hear high voltage. All right, so it means that, for example, a generator that is petrol powered, you will not go and put diesel on it. Same way to inverter that is 12 volts needs a 12 volts battery. Inverter that is 24 volts needs a 24 volts battery. Inverter that is 48 volts needs a 48 volts battery. This doesn't necessarily limit what they can power. You understand? But it's just that for a 12 volt system, the inverter that you see are more smaller. 24 volt system, inverter that you see it maybe go to around 4 kVA. But for 48 volt system, you can get as high as 12 kVA. However, I hope you understand. This is just because of the strength of that inverter. I don't know, I hope you get. Alright, I also noticed in our former video we didn't talk about something we call charge controller. Charge controller is just like a fuel attendant in your filling station that makes sure that the fuel that you are trying to fill to your generator doesn't get overfeed, right? And also you make sure that your fuel tank also have fuel. All right, the fuel doesn't go below the minimum amount, it doesn't go above the maximum amount. Same thing goes for your inverter system. The charge controllers for inverter system make sure that your battery doesn't get undercharged or overcharged, and also when they are charging, make sure that they charge with the right voltage. A bad controller can actually damage your battery. Same way too, that if you overfull or you put a wrong amount of fuel in your generator, can also affect your generators. All right, so and for some inverters, this charge controller is actually inside of them. We call these inverters hybrid inverters, while for the others they are actually outside. We call those ones transformer based or low frequency inverter. You must have heard this a lot. So in some cases your solar might quote for you hybrid or not hybrid. They all have their advantage and disadvantage, and I hope you're 1% better today, and thank you, and see you on the next one. All right, do well to share, like, comment, and also please ask necessary questions you want to ask in the comments section. We'll do wait for part 5. Thank you, and see you on the next one.